Did you know you can help the Arizona Humane Society's homeless pets simply by grocery shopping? We're going to tell you all about that and so much more right here on Pets on Parade. Good morning and welcome to Pets on Parade, brought to you by 3TV. I'm Kelsey Dickerson with the Arizona Humane Society. Thank you so much for tuning in with us this Saturday. Now we are going to show you our first pup of the show in just a second, but first, look how badly she wants you to boop the snoot. How cute is she? Her name is Target. Can you guess what kind of dog she is? We'll see if you're right in just a bit. Plus, we have a litter with some pretty entertaining names today. We'll introduce you to this sweet kitten and his litter mates in just a bit as well. And we gave a little hint that this pup's name is Target and asked if our viewers could guess what kind of breed she is, but no matter what type of pup she is, those ears have to be some of the cutest I've ever seen, Perry.
Yeah, you know, and in person it's very clear this dog is a bull terrier mix of some sort. Not so maybe so much from the picture. And of course, the Target is the reference to, it's the mascot of the Target stores. This little one right here is a 6-month-old female. She came into us from our field team. She was living with another dog in her home, and unfortunately the owner passed away. So here she is now with us, trying to find that forever home. The behavior team evaluated her. She's extremely social, she's extremely loving. And because she was living with another dog in a situation where she may not have been getting enough food, we do recommend that you feed her separately if you do bring her home with other dogs, because she's probably just not quite used to sharing food at this point in time. You know, the situation where a pet outlives its owner is really not that rare, regardless of your age. It happens. And we actually have a program at the Arizona Humane Society called Legacy Circle. Now, the real purpose of that program is so that you remember us in your will and your estate. But one of the great perks of that program is that if you are a member of the Legacy Circle, we will take care of your pet if you do pass on. We will find them a loving home, and they're never going to step foot in the shelter. That's the great part. They're going to go to a foster home, and they will remain in that foster home until we find them a forever home. So go to our website, azhumane.org/legacy circle, and read all about it. It's a fantastic situation for these people who are looking to see what you can do with your money when you pass on. It is an absolutely wonderful situation, and here you can help support pets like Target right here.
Not friendly at all. Oh my goodness. And you know what? You're so right, Perry. A lot of people think that their friends and family are going to be able to step up for their pets, and that just simply is not the case a lot of the time. So it's a great program. Thank you for that. And now we said we have a litter of kittens with kind of funky names. This little one's proper name might not be as recognizable as his nickname. Sula, who is this kitty?
Hi, I want to introduce you to Charles Entertainment Cheese, better known as Chuck E. Cheese. This little orange tabby is 8-week-old and is as playful as it can be. It's a little bit calm right now, which is great. So he arrived to our shelter after being rescued from a hoarding situation. There was no mama inside, but that didn't let him slow down. So the miracle happened at the baby bottle IC unit, where he was bottle fed and monitored 24/7. So he got the VIP treatment, and then he went to foster care to bulk up a little bit with his litter mates, and now he is as healthy and as playful as it can be. So he's ready to melt your heart.
Oh my goodness. And you know what? He probably wants a friend just like Chuck E. Cheese. You know, they love little mice toys. Thank you so much for that, Sula. And last weekend, the Arizona Humane Society and the Arizona Cardinals paired up for an absolutely amazing event where more than 80 pets found their forever homes. Let's take a look at that possum event. Oh man, we know that the Bird Gang always steps up, so we're so thankful for everyone that came out to adopt, and we wish the Cardinals best of luck this season. Now, if you love rom-coms, then you are definitely going to love this duo. This is Harry and Sally, and they met each other when they were rescued from a hoarding situation where unfortunately they were abandoned in a backyard and there was way too many pets to care for. Luckily, they had neighbors that were giving them food and water, but there was no next of kin that was able to be found. So they they were rescued by Arizona Humane Society's field team. As you can tell, they're a little bit shy. We do have them as long-haired Chihuahua mixes. I think Harry's a little bit more of a Shih Tzu, and then our girl Sally here has a little bit more Chihuahua in here. They do absolutely wonderful together. They are a little bit more shy, like I said, but our behavior team has worked with them, they've evaluated them, and they've determined that they are actually better together. So what that means is that they are on the Best Buddies program, which means that you can adopt both of them with a 2-for-1 adoption price. Our behavior team is absolutely incredible. They work each and every day with our amazing pets to be able to get them out of their shell while they're in the shelter, to be able to give them more enrichment, and to be able to see their different quirks, so then that way we can pair them with their perfect forever homes. We are so grateful for our behavior team, and it's just one way that the Arizona Humane Society sets ourselves apart from other shelters. So thank you so much to all of them. And if you guys are looking for 2 bundles of joy, then make sure to think about Harry and Sally. And of course, we have so many absolutely adorable critters who are still looking for their forever homes. And you know what? They just keep on pouring in, Lisa.
Yes, we have had a lot of rabbits and bunnies lately. We had a large-scale intake where somebody had several rabbits, and obviously we all know what happens if you don't spay and neuter your pet rabbits at home. They got too many rabbits and reached out to us. So our field team has been working with this family to get these guys in. This is Tapioca. She is an 8-month-old Florida white rabbit. She actually came in a little bit underweight, but she went off to a foster home, and as you can see now, she is just perfect weight, and she was able to be spayed, so she is available for adoption. Tapioca joined us on our Educators Night, which we had 200 of the brightest and best teachers of the Valley at the Arizona Humane Society to see all of the different sights and sounds and ways that you can help us share our compassionate message with youth. We really love to start them young and train them kindness to animals and all of the things that you can do to help us out. We have youth programs, we have summer camps, after school programs, and lots of programs and help for our teachers out there. So thank you to all of you teachers who came in to join us that night. They toured our new facility and met all of our little humane educators, including Tapioca here. So thank you to everyone, and if you want to hear more about our summer camps or the programs we have for youth, just go onto our website, azhumane.org/youth!, and we can show you how to help educate the youth of our valley.
Absolutely. Our education and outreach team is so incredible and so critical to spreading that message of compassion, like you said, Lisa. Thank you so much for that. And thanks to everyone who attended. But make sure to stay tuned. We're going to tell you all about how you can save even more pets just by shopping at your local AJ's Fine Foods. Learn how when we come back. Welcome back to Pets on Parade. Now, last year, the Arizona Humane Society cared for almost 22,000 sick, injured, and abused pets, none of which could happen without the support of amazing partners and our community. Here to talk to us about an amazing promotion where you can help our homeless pets just by shopping at AJ's Fine Foods is Ashley Schick from AJ's. Ashley, it's so good having you back here again.
Thanks for always having us. This is our favorite day.
Oh my gosh, it's always our favorite day when we're here too, and we have all this amazing stuff. But before we get into all of that amazingness, can you talk about what sets AJ's Fine Foods apart from all of the rest of the grocers?
So AJ's is all about a culinary gourmet experience, and so everything from high-end treats and tricks to best quality meats, produce, our AJ's iced tea, our boulangerie, some of the best sweets that you'll ever find. So we're really about just everything culinarily that you want to explore, we've got for you.
And honestly, you might have the best iced tea in Arizona. I mean, according to some people's opinions, I'd say.
Appreciate that. Yeah, it is very, yes, when you see an AJ's cup around town, you're like, oh, that's the good stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now, also too, you guys are a local company, which is so amazing. We absolutely love being able to support local, and so do you. You guys absolutely give back to our community in so many ways. Why is it important not only to give back to our community, but also our homeless pets at the Arizona Humane Society?
So families come in all shapes and sizes, and that includes four-legged or two-legged animals as well. So we know that everyone has a true love for their pets, and we're Arizona's hometown grocer, and we are here to take care of everybody. So it's really important for us. It's an honor and a pleasure to give back and support the work that Arizona Humane Society does. So now this month, everybody shop at all of our AJ's Fine Foods across Arizona. We've got 10 in the Valley and then 1 in North Tucson, and make a donation at our pin pads. And the 100% of those donations will come back to support little nuggets like this one.
Oh my goodness, yes. So you're talking about our promotion that's going on only through the month of September. So everyone needs to make sure to get your grocery shopping in now. You can donate at the pin pads, any amount that you want. Even $1 definitely goes a long way. So any amount counts. But also too, it looks like we have a lot of great stuff that you can go shopping for yourself, for your own pets at home while you're helping our pets.
Well, a treat for you, a treat for the dog, a treat for the cat, a treat for the bird. So we've got everything you could possibly need. Everything really from just everyday food all the way up to some of the most fancy snacks. And then we've got like holiday decor for Halloween. We've got like a trick-or-treat bag. If you do trick-or-treating, even like with pets around the neighborhood. I've got a couple of folks in our neighborhood that give out dog and cat treats, which is kind of fun.
That's so cute.
Yeah, so we've got just an array of all kinds of goodies for whatever your pet is looking for.
Absolutely. And you know, like you said, Halloween's coming up, Thanksgiving, and Christmas is going to be here before you know it. So make sure to get your shopping in for your pets.
Yes.
This is absolutely wonderful. If anyone wants to find more information about AJ's, where do they go?
AJ'sFineFoods.com is the best place. You can locate your closest AJ stores. Again, 10 in the Phoenix Valley, 1 in North Tucson, and 100% of the donations goes back to support you guys. So please be generous. Every penny counts.
Oh my goodness, we are so thankful for everything that AJ's does. So thankful for have you come in. I think maybe you're going to be going home and shopping for an extra furry friend before the day is
good
over.
On me, right?
I think so, absolutely. Well, Ashley, thank you so much for all that you do. And make sure that you guys are going to AJ's Fine Foods to be able to get all of your shopping needs done, to be able to help our homeless pets. And make sure to stay tuned right here to Pets on Parade, because we're going to introduce you to more adorable little ones, including this one, if Ashley doesn't take him home first. Welcome back to Pets on Parade. Now, we've seen this cutie a couple times throughout the show, and the best thing, Sula, is he never has to worry about doing his eyebrows.
Exactly. Let me introduce you to Cooper. He's a 4-month-old toy fox terrier. And believe it or not, he came to us because his previous owner said he was a little hyper. He may be camera shy right now, but he's not hyper. But anyway, Cooper was checked out at our trauma hospital, and we found that he's in perfect health, and he is ready to find an incredible family that can share with him the fun he has for life. He is a puppy, and he needs a lot of, he has a lot of energy, and he needs a lot of playtime. So, and talking about great things, I wanted to let you know that this fall you can be the lucky winner of a brand new 2024 Toyota Tacoma, valued at $48,000. So thanks to our amazing partners at Valley Toyota dealers, you can snag this sweet ride. But you have to hurry because we are selling just 15,000 tickets. So go to azhumane.org/Toyota and get your tickets.
Oh my goodness, it is so amazing. We're so grateful to Valley Toyota dealers. My cousin has a Toyota Tacoma, and let me tell you, if I could enter into this, I absolutely would, because that is an amazing ride. So thank you for that, Sula. And thank you, Cooper. And in celebration of National Crochet Day that took place last week, some of our adorable long-timers got to strut their stuff in the cutest crocheted bandanas donated by a compassionate Arizona Humane Society supporter. While sporting these adorable bandanas helped some of them get their forever homes, these pups are still looking for the right family to fall in love. Make sure to visit azhumane.org/adopt to learn more about these sweet babies looking for their forever homes. And now it's very clear that these kitties foster hero had a great time coming up with their names. So Perry, I'm going to let you do the honors of this kitten as well.
This is Bartholomew Richard Fitzgerald. And you know what? I learn something every single week on Pets on Parade. Kelsey, do you know who Bartholomew Richard Fitzgerald is?
I sure don't, Perry.
It's Mr. Peanut. Mr. Peanut has a real name, and it's Bartholomew Richard Fitzgerald. So here he is, monocle and cane and everything. He is a really cute little guy. He's 8 weeks old and came in hoarding-like conditions with 2 siblings, but no mother, unfortunately. And you can imagine at 2 weeks of age, had to get some weight on him and had to be bottle fed. So he went off to a foster home, and the foster did a great job on this little guy. He is extremely sweet, very, very social, and very, very loving. Just a really, really nice little boy. You know, the summer's winding down and our camps are very famous in the summertime, but we also have a fall camp coming up, and it's going to be October 7th through the 9th. It is 3 days, but you can take advantage of 1, 2, or 3 days. If you do the 3-day camp, you're actually going to get a discount. You know, camps are wonderful opportunities for children to learn about animals, whether it's just having fun with them or whether it's actually pursuing a career. Camps are it. They get to meet with lots of people in the organization. They get to spend time with the animals. It's just a fantastic 3-day experience. Go to our website, azhumane.org/camps, and enroll your kid in the fall camp.
Oh my goodness, yes, we love those camps, and they get to interact with so many different types of pets. So thank you so much for that, Perry. And as we talk about each week, and like Perry just mentioned, the Arizona Humane Society is always in need of foster heroes to help pets that need an extra paw up before going to the adoption floor. From kittens with colds to a mama dog waiting to give birth and every other type of case you can imagine, fostering is a wonderful way to help AHS make space to take in even more sick, injured, and abused pets. If you're interested in becoming a foster hero, you can do it totally free by visiting azhumane.org/foster and taking the online orientation and applying. And while it may be a good idea to reduce sugar intake sometimes when possible, I think we can all agree that we need more of this sugar in our lives. She is so sweet, Lisa.
She really is. Somebody here named her Sugar, and that is the right name for her. She is a 5-year-old pit bull and found as a stray. Some skin allergies, and she has kind of a funny little walk, so she was brought back to the Second Chance Hospital. And they took a look at her and did some x-rays. She does have some mild hip dysplasia, and she also has a little bit of a heart murmur, skin allergies. Nobody said our pets were all perfect, but thank goodness for the Arizona Humane Society, so that dogs like this, even though they may have some special medical needs, they still get a chance to live a great life. So Sugar is got a waived adoption fee, as well as many of our pets that have them. We are still struggling to find homes for big pets, so we waive the adoption fees for big dogs. But if you go to our website, AZ Humane feels very important about being transparent, and on our website you will always find the adoption fee for the pet. If we're having any sort of adoption special or anything, it'll be on there, and just like on Sugar's picture on our website, there's a big old button on the front screen that shows 0 adoption fee. So she will repay you with tons of sugary kisses if you can put up with her few little medical issues that we can give you information about if you come down and meet her. She is just the sweetest fawn pitty you will ever meet.
Oh my goodness. And you know what? She is determined to make herself a lap dog. So
she is.
It's very cute.
She is.
Thank you so much for that, Lisa. And don't change that channel. We'll be right back with a couple more adorable pets, including this Smitty, this small kitty with a big name. Welcome back to Pets on Parade. Now, I'm not quite sure how this little cutie got her name because she's so sweet, but you know what, Perry? I think it has something to do with those adorable spots. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So this is Cruella, probably Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians, and even though it's a rabbit, kind of looks like a little Dalmatian right here, munching away on its Timothy hay, which is a staple of their diet, so having a great time here. This little one came in hoarding-like conditions. We have been seeing a lot of this, I would say, since before summertime. We've been just getting an influx of hoarding cases of critters. We see it with cats, we see it with dogs. We don't see it with critters a lot, but it's just been that kind of a year for us. This one right here came in at 8 months of age right now, but had to be quarantined because of the RHDV2 virus, which we're doing with all rabbits right now. Passed that quarantine with flying colors, gained weight, and look how beautiful this rabbit is right there, posing for the camera. Really, really pretty. Rabbits are great animals. They are a little bit skittish sometimes, so I wouldn't necessarily recommend super small children for these animals. I think they need to be maybe toward the teens age or maybe just a little bit less. But with some care, they are great animals. They do get exercise. They do bond. They are litter box trained. They are absolutely fantastic. I mentioned the influx of critters. And we do everything at the Arizona Humane Society critter-wise. We do rats. We do rabbits, ferrets, gerbils, hamsters, chinchillas. We do it all. Right now, because of the situation we are in, critter adoptions are $0. And I was just at our Tapio Park campus this couple of days ago, and boy, we have got some really beautiful rabbits right now, all kinds of different colors, breeds, absolute beauties of rabbits. So please stop down there and check it out. Go to our website, azhumane.org/adopt, and see all the great critters we have for adoption. Again, $0.
Absolutely, and you know what? I think our rabbits still come with a free bag of food, so that is an extra perk right there as well. Thank you so much for that, Perry. And all right, it's time for the last and final kitten of this litter, and now it's your turn to introduce the kitty. Lisa, who is this?
This is Hector Magellan Crunch. So, can anybody decide who that is? It's our Navy commander, Captain Crunch. So these little kittens, whoever fostered them did a wonderful job. They are so happy and purring. Of course, my favorite orange tabbies, playful, and are just doing great here in the studio. So little Captain Crunch here is available for adoption. And just like I said earlier, all of our pets are on our website. It gives all of the information about them. It gives their adoption fees. The benefits to adopting versus purchasing a kitten or a cat involve hundreds of dollars. It may be a small adoption fee or a zero adoption fee, but not only do you get the actual cutest thing on earth, the pet, you also get spay, neuter, vaccines. Everybody is microchipped, including our rabbits. And you get 30 days worth of free pet insurance, a free veterinary exam, and you can also shop on your days when you adopt. You get 20% off any of our training classes and at our Petite location. So there really are a lot of benefits. It's expensive to have a young dog, puppy, or a kitten, and they require a lot of vaccines. So think about adopting your next best friend. Trust me, you'll never regret that decision.
Absolutely, and you know what? We need to all be a part of the solution when there are so many homeless pets just absolutely pouring into shelters, not just in Arizona, but throughout the country. Adopting is a wonderful way to make sure that you're allowing us to be able to save even more pets that truly have nowhere else to go. Now, like we mentioned throughout the show, big dogs have $0 adoption fees if they're 50 pounds and over. Of course, critters have $0 adoption fees as well, but there are so many other ways to be able to help our homeless pets, including donation matches, our Toyota raffle, and all of those. So make sure to tune in next week for even more cuteness and ways to help our pets.